everyone, here's the Vita. Good afternoon. Today's a very beautiful day again. Warm, sunshine, beautiful flowers in the garden. I really can't ask for more. I would really like to show you everything all at once right now because it's really very beautiful, but it will take me probably more than an hour, maybe two. So I'll just concentrate in a few flowering beds where the roses are already in full bloom and the peonies, and I will also be showing you some perennials that are in that bed. So I hope you'll join me and enjoy the video. In this flowering bed, I planted 4 different kinds of roses and 3 different kinds of peonies. They are all in shades of pink and white, and they are so beautiful right now. Everything is in bloom except for some perennials that I have here. But the roses are just spectacular right now. Except for the climber that I cut off a lot of branches because I wanted to put that obelisk. And it also doesn't look very healthy. I have to check on that. Anyway, let's talk about the roses. On the left is a rose named after the famous painter Edgar Degas, who painted the ballerinas. In the middle, the darker pink, is the rose de Reche, and later on it will turn a little bit purplish. And this one in the obelisk is Ilse Krohn. It's a climber. It actually grows very high, but I can of course cut it and bend it the way I want it. And it doesn't look very good right now because I just cut a lot of branches. I just put the obelisk yesterday. And there's another rose that I just transferred last fall. Next to the peony, well, actually behind the white peony, and it's the Ferdinand Pachard. And I'll go closer to show you. This one is the Ferdinand Pachard. And it looks a little bit similar like the Edgar Degas. It's just lighter and fuller. It will also grow taller. This is one of the rose bush that I transferred last fall. These are the peonies. And the darker pink is the Edulis superba. It's actually the earliest to open up the blooms. And as you can see, I actually deadhead a lot already. And might have to do that also in the evening. This is the Sarah Bernhardt. And I like to cut some flowers for my vase because they are more compact and they keep longer in the vase, not like the Edulis superba. This one is the Shirley Temple, and sometimes some of the flowers have this reddish outline in some of the petals, but sometimes they don't. This flowering bed, I have 2 lavender dream roses, and they are now in full bloom. It's a floribunda, and as you can see, it just covers the whole area here, and they do flower until end of fall, early winter. So it's many months of enjoying this beautiful flowers. To the right is the white flowering peony that's now full of buds too, and that will probably be opening in a few days. And the alliums are done blossoming, but I'll keep them there. I can use them for flower arrangements in fall. To the left is the white flowering Japanese spirea, and as you can see, it started blossoming. There is also a tall growing speedwell over here. There it is. And down there is a ground covering bellflower. And this tall plant here, full of flowering buds, is also a variety of a bellflower. In this flowering bed, I only have 1 rose planted. It's the Climber Hidden Rose, and as you can see, it's huge. I'm still looking for an obelisk big enough to hold it, and I haven't seen anything that I'd like to have, so maybe I'll get one made. But right now it's full of blooms, and they are just very pretty. The buds, the flowers, even the buds looks very pretty when it's just about to open up.